Hey everyone, Sarah from Spirit Nature's Healing Centre and the Magic Craft Shop. So I'm just here in the craft shop, so I hope you can hear me. I do have the air conditioner or the little fan going, so I need to keep that going if that's okay, because it is quite warm in the shop and it's quite a warm day. So I know it's a bit noisy, so sorry about that. So I'm just doing a little ritual. It's a very simple ritual. I'm not doing a complicated one like I might do, or when we have the women's dark moon circles, we do a lot more of a complicated ritual. This is just a simple ritual that you might want to do quickly if you don't have a lot of time and you don't have a lot of money and you just want to do something quick for the dark moon, which is tomorrow in the southern hemisphere. So I've just set up a little ritual that's very simple, very quick, very easy. It won't take a lot of your time. So just to go through what I've got here on the table, I've got a little incense holder that I have for sale. This is the last one. This is just to symbolise the pentagram for protection and the crescent moons for moon phases. So I've got that there. And I've got this dark candle. So I love these really dark purple candles, but it's great to use black ones for the dark moon as well. So I've got these for $2 each, but I love these dark purple ones. Now, I've already used this candle, but it's okay to use a candle for a ritual. I'm not doing a spell, I'm just doing a little ritual. And it's okay to use it again when I've been using it for positive things and just different things in the shop, so I'm fine to use that. But if you don't feel right about using one you've already been using, get a new one and get a black one if you prefer that. I just love the dark purple ones, and they're still dark, so they're still great for the dark moon. I'll just put that there so you can see that. So the crystals I've got black tourmaline, some raw pieces. So you would set up your altar with all these. I've got these moonstone that have black tourmaline through them, which are really great for the dark moon. And these black tourmaline big tumbles. Now these are all for sale here at Earth Spirit. And there's an obsidian arrowhead for strength and for warrior energy to bring that in. And also a beautiful moonstone head. So we want those there because we want the moonstone to represent that it's a moon phase and that we're working with moon energies, but all the darker crystals are to represent the dark moon energy. So I've also got lavender incense, which is one of the herbs that you use for the dark moon. Also rosemary is really good for the dark moon. So I have got a rosemary smudge stick here that I'm going to light. You can use a cauldron if you've got a cauldron, and you can put some rosemary in it and light that, so that's fine, but I've got the smudge stick, so I'm going to use that. I've also got Palo Santo to cleanse the area. You can use white sage. My white sage is just burnt out at the moment. I can get more. I've got stacks of it in the shop here, but this was just here, so I just thought I'll use that for something different. Really good for cleansing. So of course you always cleanse the area before you do something like this. So there's the incense here. And like I said, if you want to use your cauldron, have that on here too. I've got a pack of cards because you might want to pull a card for yourself as part of your dark moon ritual. And then I've got a piece of paper and a texter to write down a little positive thing that I want to bring in. So it's just a little ritual that we're doing. So the first thing you would do is just light your candle. Okay, so we just want to cleanse the area that you're going to be doing your ritual. So just light your candle and give the area a cleanse. So have an area like an altar, like what I've set up here, and just cleanse it all. Cleanse the area. So once you've got that, really cleanse the area that you're going to do. You can cleanse some of your crystals as well that you're using. Okay, so that's fine. Now, usually I would get you to just do a little short meditation and just protect yourself. So, because we're not casting a circle, because this is just a short little ritual, we're not doing a full-on ritual. So just sit and close your eyes and just imagine a protective white or gold light all around you to protect your energy and just to protect this whole space that you're working in. And just really relax and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth to just, and let go anything that's on your mind that's worrying you or stressing you or anything like that. Okay, so then what you can do is light your incense, your lavender incense, or whatever incense. You could use rosemary incense as well, and just have that burning here in this space. And you can arrange your crystals on the area that you're working on in a nice circle or whatever you would like to have them in. So I've just done them in a bit of a circle, and I'll just put the obsidian arrowhead in the middle with the triple goddess or moon phases symbol with the pentagram there for protection. So then I'm just going to think about what I want you to think about when you're doing this little ritual is for the dark moon. It's always shadow work. So I just want you to think about something that you need to balance out. We don't want to get rid of it because you need dark and light, but just something that you need to balance out. So just say, I mean, a lot of people have got worry at the moment. So I'm just going to use worry. So what I want you to do is think of a little chant that includes worry. So you could say, please take away the worry. Do it now, please hurry. So let's just do that. It's just a real simple little. So just write it down. I might think of something a bit more like magical sounding. So please take away the worry. Bring your magic, please hurry. So we're wanting to balance it out. So you're not going to take away all the worry, but it's good to balance it out and turn it into positive thoughts instead of sending worry out there, because that's just sending negative energy out to a person or a thing. So yeah, just. So we haven't said please take away all the worry. We've just said, I know it's probably back to front, but please take away the worry. Just the worry, not all of it, just what we need to. You bring your magic, please hurry. So, and what you can do is you can just sit that in the middle there near your crystals, and you can also you can call a goddess in to help. So some of the goddesses that are great for dark moon circles are Hecate. So the more darker ones, Hecate. You can call on Ceridwen, and you could use your cauldron for Ceridwen's cauldron to burn some rosemary. So if you've got some rosemary, you could burn that on here as well. And I'm not going to call in the goddess today for this. I do that for the women's dark moon circle tomorrow. We call in one of the goddesses to work with. But you can add that to this if you like, if you want to call it. So you just hail and welcome one of the goddesses to come into your circle or your little protective space and help you to take away the worry. So you can also look up a goddess that would take away worry, that's specially to help you with that. So maybe someone for strength. So Hecate's good for that, and power. Yeah, so something like that. good to work with the darker goddesses because they go with the dark moon, of course. Okay, so then just to emphasize that, I'm just going to light the rosemary, which is one of the herbs for the dark moon, and I'm just going to put that all over this little chant that you've written out, and all over this area. Okay, so then if you want, you can do a few different things with this. Once you've finished, I would meditate on this. So just sit here, and I'm not going to do all that because I'm just sitting there on a live meditating. This is just to teach you how to do a really quick, short ritual. So I do meditation on videos sometimes, but this one I'm just teaching you how you can do a little short ritual for the dark moon. So you meditate on this. You can say it 3 times. Say it 3 times, the power of 3. You can meditate on it. You could burn it outside or somewhere where it's not going to catch everything on fire or something. So please be safe when you're doing this. You can light it on fire and let it go on the dark moon, which would be tomorrow night. Or you can bury it into the earth tomorrow night. So you would do all this tomorrow night on the actual dark moon. So then of course at the end of this, I would just, once you've done everything, you would thank the goddess and hail and farewell her from your space. If you did bring in a goddess to work with, you would pull a card for yourself. So just pull a card. So let's see what we get. So something around what you wrote down. So something that's going to give a message for worry, to balance out our worry. Oh, that one there. So lake stillness. Sorry, don't want to catch the cards on fire. So lake stillness. So what that's saying is, with the worry, you need to just be still. Take a deep breath when you're worrying. Go and sit near water, like a lake or somewhere beautiful like that you can connect with water, and just let that take away the worry. So, and have stillness. Stop running around, like a chook without its head, so to speak. Just be still and take deep breaths and let that worry go. Because like I said, you're just sending out negative energy to someone when you send out worry to them. So that's beautiful. So you can pull a card like that and get yourself a message for the dark moon. And then once you've finished all that, so what you wanted to do with this, so say it 3 times. You might want to keep it and say it 3 times on the dark moon tomorrow night over. And then you may want to keep it and put it away somewhere safe in your journal or wherever. And then do it again for the next dark moon. Bring it out again and do another little ritual and say it 3 times again. And see if you kind of let that worry go a bit. See if it's worked. So we'll just I've just lit the rosemary again to just cleanse that space and to bring in that energy of the rosemary, which is great for the dark moon. And then I'm also going to use the Palo Santo or white sage. I usually use white sage, but I had this Palo Santo there handy, so it's great to use different things. So that's what it looks like, and I've got them for sale. They smell beautiful as well. So to just cleanse the space after you finish and cleanse yourself, that you're all protected because you've done the protection around you. So you just let the incense burn right down to nothing. Now there's a couple of things you can do with the candle. You can just put it out and just make, as you put it out, just think of this, and that it's going to help balance that out as you put the candle out. Or you can just put it somewhere safe and let it burn right down and take your worries away. So whichever you feel drawn to do. Everyone's got their own way of doing this. This is just some ideas for you to do a short ritual. I may do it differently myself. If I did it myself, I'd do it longer and I'd probably do it a bit differently, but I'm just giving you some ideas. I would definitely do it like this. I would call in the goddess, one of the goddesses that I would want to work with. So it'd be very similar what I would do. You can even add some drumming if you like drumming and you've got a drum, and chanting, I would probably definitely add in drumming, because I just love music and I love chanting and drumming. It just builds the energy, and it builds the energy around something that you're doing. Okay, so anyway, that gives you an idea on how you can do just a short little ritual. It's not a really detailed one, and you know, you can do it different ways with this, and with your candle there's different options. You can use white sage. I just used the Palo Santo this time. So there's different options that you can do, whatever feels right for you. Okay, so make sure you always do what's right for you, and put your intent into everything you do, so that that beautiful intent comes out for you. Okay, I hope that helped. I hope you might all be doing a beautiful little ritual tomorrow for the dark moon. And I've got a lot of the things here for sale if you need any supplies to do your dark moon ritual. Other than that, blessings of the dark moon for tomorrow night. Thanks everyone. Bye.